If you're joining, you're welcome. We are going to be making American buttercream. Can you guys type something? Let me see if I'm not sure what is wrong with my setting. Is the comment section locked? Okay, so we're going to be making American buttercream. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to soften it. I brought it out to be in room temperature, but we're in Illinois, so it's not soft. So that's why I zapped it in the microwave. Yeah, for a little bit. Are you able to? Oh, good. Okay, good. Thank you. Thank you, Lemon Lime. Yeah, I was wondering if the comment section, hi, was okay. Good, good to know. So, where are you guys watching from? I am in Illinois, so I'm making a big batch of American buttercream. I've had a lot of people ask me, "How are you?" I am good. I am good. And you? How are you doing? I've had a lot of people ask me for my American buttercream recipe, so I decided, you know what? Why don't I just show you guys? I'm good too. Great. Show you guys how I make mine. So my recipe is actually a reverse 2-to-1 ratio. So the typical American buttercream, let me zap this a little bit. So the typical American buttercream calls for more powdered sugar and less butter. I prefer the reverse. I do more of the butter and less of the powdered sugar because most of my customers who order my cake and myself, I prefer, yeah, so it is really delicious. And most of my customers prefer a buttercream that is not too sweet, so that they can actually enjoy. Thanks for the taps, so they can actually enjoy the cake itself. So what I'm trying to do here is just microwave for just a little bit before I start. So I have so one box like this is 1 pound. So I'm putting 2 pounds in here. That means that I'll need 1 pound of powdered sugar. And the other thing that sets my buttercream apart is that, hi, Erica Garcia. Oh, thank you for subscribing. Thank you. I appreciate you. The one thing that sets my buttercream apart is that I cream it for at least 20 minutes before I add my powdered sugar. That makes a huge difference. You know, you cream it until it is pale white. And I'm going to show you guys exactly what I mean. So when you do that, when you are icing your cake, it is, what am I cooking? I'm actually making American buttercream. I have an order to make a 90-year-old birthday cake, which they're going to pick up on Saturday. So I want to make my, thanks for the taps. I want to make my buttercream today. Today is Wednesday. Yeah, so that gives me time. So by Thursday, I'll crumb coat the cake, and Friday I would finish decorating for them to pick up on on Saturday morning. So when you are working full time, so I'm a full-time nurse practitioner, and I work in the hospital. I see stroke patients, patients who have like headaches and stuff like that. So when you're working full time and you're doing this part time, you have to manage your time. Time management is key. So when you need a softened butter, which is what you need that for, to make your creaming easy. If you're in the Midwest, and even though I brought this out since morning, you just zap it for like 10 seconds. So what you want to do is when you press down, there should be an indent, you know. So far I have 3 pounds of buttercream in here. So that means I'm going to actually do the whole 4 pounds of buttercream. So that I will put, 4 pounds of butter. So that I would put 2 pounds of icing sugar. And I've had people in the past ask, oh, doesn't it taste like butter? Like, isn't it? No, it really doesn't, because I whip this butter for a very long time. I'm glad I bought this big mixer. So this is the last one. Add a sticker. What is that? Okay, good. Also, the good thing about buttercream is that you can make it ahead of time and store it in the freezer. So what I try to do, I have a big container where I store my buttercream, and you can just also store it in a clean wrap, individualize it the way you want to use it. So that all you need to do on the day that you need it is just grab one and re-whip. Okay, so we're almost done with unwrapping and time to start mixing, start creaming. Okay. Good. I'm glad I have this big mixer. So where are you guys all watching from? I am in Illinois. Where are you watching me from? So if you look in here, you're going to see that this is kind of clumped together. So what I'm going to do is kind of increase. Mixer is very powerful. Oh, from Maryland. Wow. My sister-in-law lives in Maryland. I used to live in Virginia. I used to live in Alexandria, Virginia, which is close to, well, it depends on the Maryland, where you live in Maryland. And how warm or how cold is it today? Lady Luck. Lady Luck. This mixer is pretty, it's a commercial mixer. So I like it because it's really big. It can take a lot of batter and of course butter. And it will cut your, oh, let me time it. So I mix this. I cream my butter for at least 20 minutes before I add the powdered sugar. So let's go ahead and time it. So it is 6:29. So we're gonna cream till 6:49 before I add my powdered sugar. So I'm gonna add 2 pounds of powdered sugar because I have 4 pounds of butter here. So while we are doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and prep my lunch for tomorrow. And I'm gonna be having salad. That's also the beauty of using a mixer. It's gonna be doing the work for you while you're doing something else. Okay, it is getting creamy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and stop this and scrape it down so that the whole let me put this. Okay, so here I want to show you guys exactly what I'm doing. I hope you can see. So when I push this down, you are going to see that some parts is still yellowish compared to this area. So you want to scrape down and then continue mixing. If not, you're going to have, a patchy. Some are still yellowish, and the other area is like whitish. So you want to make sure everything is uniform by scraping down. Literally, anytime I post anything about my buttercream on social media, all I keep getting is, give me a recipe, give me a recipe. So I decided, you know what, why don't I just go live and show you guys exactly what I'm doing step by step. I also have a full video showing how to make buttercream. That's if you're not in the live, or if you want to check that out. Okay, and then you scrape the bottom. For the same reason. And take this back up, and then you're going to see how white it gets when we get to the 20-minute mark. So I'm preparing salad for tomorrow. I want to make sure I'm not missing anybody's questions or comments. I want you guys to see how white this is really getting, pale. By the time we are done, you're going to see how light and fluffy it looks. It will literally look like a vanilla ice cream. It's getting there. I don't know if you guys can see, it's really getting there. By the time we're done, it's gonna be white. So when you're making your buttercream, just have patience. And don't be in a hurry. I've got my cucumber and my lettuce. I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit of chicken. A little bit of chicken. I love to buy these rotisserie chicken. It makes meal prep so easy. Okay, I'll go ahead and cut it out. I'll go ahead and add hot sauce. add hot sauce to your salad? I do. Whoa, it is really getting whiter and whiter. Okay, just a little bit of hot sauce, just a tiny bit. This is really hot. Okay. Okay, let's get our powdered sugar. I'm gonna show you what this looks like now. I like to store my powdered sugar in a container like this. Okay, so this is the reveal. I told you guys that here, I want you to see how, here, this is how white your buttercream needs to look before you even think of adding your, what's it called, your powdered sugar. No air bubbles on it. I'm gonna go ahead and measure out 2 pounds of powdered sugar. Then add the vanilla, a pinch of salt, I always measure out my, I'll continue just mixing. Okay, here, tear it out. So like I said, I use the reverse. Okay. You got more eggs? What?
I thought we were under.
Okay, so at this point, we'll just go add in. Oh, first is that I'm going to add my vanilla. And I measure with my heart. This I got, oh, I can't even say where I got it from before they flagged me. But this is the brand, this is what I use. And then what you want to do is, you just want to add this gradually. If not, it's gonna fly all over the place. So I'll just do that, mix it a little bit. Then add another one, just little by little. Okay. So I'm gonna add a little bit more. This is the reason why I love this mixer. It is big enough for me to do a big batch. I'm glad I invested in it. Ooh, I think I put too much. Ooh. You see, this is the reason why you can't dump everything at the same time. You're gonna have like powdered sugar all over the place. And when you look, you're gonna see that it's no longer as white, but we're gonna get it there. The color has turned a little bit to more creamy, but I'll fix it. I will fix that. And you can see that I haven't pulled this up yet. Okay. The last batch. So we pretty much made 4 pounds in one go. I have a smaller, I have a smaller mixer. I can only do like 2 pounds. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull this back up and then we'll mix. So I'm gonna mix it again till I get to that white and creamy consistency. Okay, let me scrape. Again, you have to continue to scrape to make sure you're getting everything. Oh yeah, and I'm gonna go ahead and add a pinch of salt. Just a tiny bit. And you guys can see now that the color has changed. I'm gonna show you. Okay. Just a tiny bit because I'm using salted butter. Okay. So I hope you guys can see. I'm gonna speed this up a little bit. Okay, so we've come to the end of this session, and I'm going to show you guys. So this is what your buttercream looks like. Light and fluffy. Okay, very light and fluffy, so that when you go to frost your cake, it is so easy, and it's also so delicious. It looks like ice cream, doesn't it? Like that. Okay, so this is how to make American buttercream, and I use the reverse recipe, reverse 2-to-1 recipe. Two of the more of the butter and more butter forward, so my cakes are creamier, less sugar, and yeah, that's it. So I'll see you guys the next time I go on live. If there's another topic you guys want me to talk about, you let me know. Have a good night.